Have you ever stopped to consider how incredibly complex and how perfectly balanced this world is? Just think about the balance of CO2 and oxygen, and how CO2 is required for the plants, but oxygen is required for the animals. And there's a balance there. Or think about how things we can't even see, but bacteria is required to live in the soil in order for plants to be able to germinate and to grow, for seeds to be able to grow, or the role of worms in aerating soil and to make it more fertile for plants and organisms to grow. And there's just complexities like this all around. I mean, a commonly known one is how bees are essential to pollinate flowers and trees and plants. And without bees, we probably wouldn't have the plant life that we have today. Or, I mean, you think about the icebergs and the ice caps and how important those are, or the tides. I mean, there's just so much complexity, and it's all perfectly balanced. Haven't even talked about the rotation of the Earth and it's spinning around the sun, and its precise and perfect distance from the sun to be able to sustain the life and the world as we know it today. This is all stuff that we just take for granted. We don't even think about. But what it tells me is there was incredible planning in the formation of this earth and this world. And there was incredible forethought. It boggles the mind how much forethought was put into it, which means there was an incredibly high price paid in order for this world to be here, for us to come down and to experience life as we are. And why are we here? Why was such a high price paid for us to come here and be here? And the answer to that is to allow the opportunity for us, for people, to become better, to become more like Jesus, to ascend to a higher level of glory. And all this price, and I'm just talking about the creation that we can't even understand, there's costs way above that that have been paid for this opportunity. And so then the question that we all need to ask ourselves are, what are we doing with this opportunity that has been paid for by someone else? And if you're spending your time scrolling through social media for 6 hours a day, you're wasting it. And so I invite you to think about that and change if you need to.